My name's Dave Carter.
I'm Jessie.
I'm Blake Bethards.
I'm Katrina Bethards now.
My name's Chelsea.
My name is Todd Mannion, and I am a 2010 graduate of the University of Washington Foster School of Business.
I studied abroad for the summer of 2004 in Florence, Italy.
I studied in Florence, Italy in 2006.
In 2004-2005, we went to Florence, Italy.
In 1998, I went to this area called Willowvale in South Africa.
So I studied abroad in 2008, and we went to Singapore and then Indonesia, which was very cool, and got to visit places such as Jakarta and Bali and learn about the economic situations in the third world countries there and how businesses do business there, and also about what kinds of businesses flourish in environments such as that.
So I studied religion and humanities and astronomy, and an art history class, which was amazing with all the incredible museums in the area. Can't beat that.
Earthflow was this time of really, I don't know, just kind of experiencing life for the first time, like for real, or what you felt like you just put into situations where, just traveling on the trains everywhere, and this weekend where are we going to go, and really planning things and getting to know you and your personality.
The other thing that was actually quite astounding to me was just the level of relationships that I made with my fellow travelers, and so still to this day I talk with them quite a bit, and those were some of my tightest friendships that I formed while I was in school on the study tours, because we spent that time and had that unique experience together.
Totally changed my whole track in life, so that was good. I was pre-med, and then when I was there, it was the first time I never had any science classes in my life. It was all arts and humanities. Decided to go into architecture after that. So.
It was just an awesome opportunity just to be immersed in this different culture and to get to know the local people and the food and their language and just the history there.
And when we'd go out at night for dinner or whatever, we'd be able to see the same things, see them differently, and be able to share and bond over that. And that's before you even get into discussing or building relationships with the people in that local community. If I'm just going somewhere as a visitor or on vacation, I'm more of an observer. But I was living in some place and felt like I was actually part of the city and had a vested interest in what the community was doing.
I think it helped make me more aware of the rest of the world, that not everybody has it as good as we do, and even though we might feel poor, or I grew up in with a single mom and kind of low income, and our standards of poor are totally wealthy in comparison.
Just how much the countries there really embrace the Western lifestyle. I remember one of the bus drivers was telling us how proud he felt to be able to go to McDonald's. He says everybody wants to sit in the front, in the windows at McDonald's, so they can be seen eating at McDonald's because it's that big of a deal. And it just kind of makes you go, we so oftentimes don't appreciate the life that we have here in America and how it kind of functions. And even in the business sector, where there's a lot more like bribery and stuff like that goes on a lot more. It's not nearly as regulated and such. And so, just seeing the differences in both lifestyle, both from a personal standpoint, but also from a business standpoint, was just incredible.
Studying abroad was something that it was an experience that only gave me a greater desire to explore more of the world around me. It made me more willing to travel to far off places. It made me more curious about different cultures. It made me more patient with people here. It made me less inclined to just pursue without any sense of conscience, just take American culture as the absolute. It made me question things much more.
I definitely recommend that other students study abroad to get that broader perspective of just, it's not about America and it's not about how we do business, especially looking at the global economy and the climate that we have growing right now. It's businesses have to be international, and they are definitely America's not going to be the center of gravity when it comes to all that for the rest of our lives and our generation.
Traveling is, and studying abroad is just one of the best experiences you can have, and kind of figuring out your place in the world. I just loved it. I feel like travel has totally enriched my life.
Well, it's pretty wonderful because we met each other. We saw each other across the dining room
On the third day. Yep.
and that was
Yeah, it was good.
It was just an experience I'll never forget.